So hello! Welcome to Saidbysed. This is the first video I've ever posted. Today we're playing Animal Crossing and look at Phoebe. Anyway, she been working out. Anyway, our goal today is to recreate an image I found on Pinterest. While mindlessly scrolling through my Pinterest feed one day, I realized that a lot of people are having trouble recreating still images, especially if it was of a cute Animal Crossing island, and they kinda had no idea where to go for help. So the idea kinda hit me. Why don't I make videos of this? I'm pretty good at it. Kinda. So that's all we're gonna focus on today, and if it doesn't look that great, at least we tried. It's kinda like that Bob Ross saying, we don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. So, without further ado, hopefully the image pops up somewhere on screen. This is what we're recreating today. It's a cliff with rivers flowing into the ocean with other little rivers and islands and flowers and trees and bushes. And I think it looks pretty good, and we're gonna make it, and it's gonna look great. And I'm gonna do my best to make sure I explain it in a very cohesive manner. But it probably won't be. So, to prep for this recreation, I tried drawing it out on a whiteboard, but No. So, I scrapped that plan. Instead, I went to Google, and I found some cool island planner websites that were free. I'll put the links of them in the description for you guys to use it on your own. Hopefully by the end of this, we'll have a cute diagram that has the proper dimensions? So I'll try my best, but I've never used any of these websites. I guess I'll just rack my brain and try my best. Okay, so I'm back. I ended up using the Island Planner by Papov Games, and I guess it went well. So, hey y'all, this is Saidbysed from the editing table. This is just a sped up recording of me using the Island Planner app. It was kind of hard to get used to be honest. Some of the angles were hard to get, and I ended up backtracking a lot, but after using it for a while, I did kind of get used to it. I'm just doing a recreation of the image that we're recreating from Pinterest, and kind of estimating where certain things are to be, especially if I can't really see them in the photo. I think I did a good job. Anyway, this is the end result, a 10 square across and 14 square down image. So I'm just gonna leave from here and move to where we're gonna be going. I don't know why I took a picture. How do I exit camera? So this is where we're gonna be building it. Right at the edge of my river, or the exit of where the river meets the ocean, I guess. I hope she doesn't sit here. I think I have like a little fence. So I'm oh my god, she sat down. Can you please? Can you please? Just a little whack and you're out of the picture. Eventually she's just gonna get up.
A few moments later.
Can you not build fences on the sand? What? What? Okay. What the heck? Is it because her house is here? Just throwing it off? Whatever. I mean, she might squeeze through. I definitely just squeeze through. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't smile at me. Okay, let's just...
Oh shit. Here we go again.
There you go. Cool. Okay. Alright. Now that Carmen will never bother us again, let's just start building. So, hey there guys. This is Saidbysed from the editing table again. I'm just gonna speed up and voice over the building portion. You guys can still go through it at your own pace, but I'll just kind of chime in when I feel necessary. So my initial plan was to kind of map out where the river would exit into the ocean, but I quickly realized that this was not the most optimal way of doing things. It was kind of hard to position where the bottommost tree would sit, and I also noticed that I quickly started getting lost in where the dimensions were actually supposed to be. Instead of continuing with my initial strategy, I looked at the Pinterest image one more time and decided that it was best to work in a kind of clockwise fashion, starting at the left side, which is closest to the fences. This ended up working out much better and helped me keep my dimensions in check. If you're trying to follow along and recreate this pin yourself, I do highly recommend starting on the left side. Also, if any of you guys are having trouble like getting squares in the right place, I feel you, man. I had so much trouble and got distracted by a balloon, missed it, and just kept chugging. Just keep trying. So at this point, the island where the bottommost tree is supposed to sit is kind of annoying me, and I'm kind of torn between just ignoring it and building the cliff face or actually fixing it. And I end up fixing it because it's just bothering me. But unfortunately, it's still not really fixed, and I kind of get a little frustrated and decide I'm just gonna map out where the cliff face is supposed to be instead. At this point, I'm just kind of fiddling around and trying to figure out if there's a guide or an anchor point that I could use to kind of line up the cliff face. I've realized that the center of the topmost island, where the second tree is supposed to be placed, actually lines up with the leftmost corner of the cliff face, so I kind of use that as a guide. The top half of the image has been completed, and I kind of move on to the bottom half and correct the first island that I initially started on. Once the foundation is in place for where the cliff face is supposed to be, I start mapping that part out. At this point, I'm mostly using my imagination. when I was in the island planner application, I ended up trying to estimate where the cliff face would end, as well as where the bottommost river would wrap around and exit into the ocean. One thing that I never really realized is you can't really round off the corners of your little inlet islands unless there's a waterfall above it. I actually never knew about it, but hey, now you guys know. At this point, the base of the Pinterest recreation is finally done, and I take a break. Hello? Alright, okay, she's alright. What the? Yeah, didn't know how to exit there. So now we're in the final stretch. We're supposed to be decorating and rounding off any of those corners that I missed, or correcting anything that I forgot to place. Even though this is a recreation, I'm not focusing too heavily on getting the exact trees, exact flowers, and the exact bushes that they have in the image. Not really sure what kind of bushes they use, and I hope you guys kind of take creative liberties and place whatever you think would look good. From here, I'm just kind of checking the perimeter and making sure that everything is in the place where it needs to be, and I kind of take another break. Building continuously in Animal Crossing is just really tiring. Is that another balloon? Ooh, that might be gold. Who just changed their clothes? Yeah, this is how sidetracked I am in Animal Crossing. Did you change your clothes? Oh, you got glasses on. See those little spectacles. Where are you going? I just got the camera out. Look at him with his cute little spectacles. Cute little spectacles, man. The last thing I ended up doing was grabbing a bunch of white flowers and just slamming them down in the same spots that I see in the image. Doesn't have to be the same exact flowers that they have. I ended up just having a whole bunch of white lilies, and that worked out just fine. If you've been following exactly what I've been doing, this should be the last flower, and now we're done, and we could run around and admire our recreation. After all of that hard work, we finally have a beautiful looking river exit, which I don't really see many people do. We've basically recreated the entire pin, and I don't know, I think it looks pretty neat. If you come across any other Animal Crossing images that you're hoping to see me recreate or wondering how to do, just put it in the comments. I've also created a Pinterest board that'll hold all of the Animal Crossing recreations so that you could reference them or check them out in the future. Alright, so that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.